It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime! It's showtime!
It's showtime!
It's showtime!
What is this?
Hello? Anybody home? Hey, think McFly.
Think.
The price is wrong, bitch.
Pardon my French, but you're an asshole.
Dude, where's my car? Where's your car, dude?
First, take a big step back and literally fuck your own face!
21 gigawatts!
Streaming live from Epic Studios, Cleveland, Ohio. It's the Epic Radio Show with Epic, Goldie, Tokar, and J Val. Let's get ready to make life epic.
Hey everybody, welcome to the show. I am your host, Epic. We have Ashley and J Val.
What's up?
Hi.
And then we got Tokar in the house.
Tokar in the house.
Yeah. How you feeling today, Tokar?
Feeling good. I had a personal problem. I don't want to be two girls on the radio show.
You did what?
No, I have a little personal problem. Might be two girls to describe it on the show.
No. What do you mean?
Oh, hemorrhoids.
Oh, you got hemorrhoids? Oh,
yeah,
shit. Yeah, that's not good, dude.
That was the first time, like today, like right before the show was the first time I used the bathroom in like 2 days.
Damn.
Sorry,
what are you doing
Tokar.
for it?
No, I want to see if it goes on its own. It seems like it's going down, you know.
What? I've never understood hemorrhoids, man.
Have you ever had hemorrhoids?
No.
Yeah, so
how do you
what
get
it is so what it is basically it's a part of your intestine
Mm-hmm.
that actually starts protruding from your ass.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
That's horrifying.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And they get inflamed. Women get it a lot when they give
after they
birth
give birth.
and stuff like that.
Gotcha.
It's caused usually
times.
from straining too much.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
and
I actually
obviously-
suffer from them from time to time myself.
So
I was gonna say I don't want to like be too
Yeah.
air that, but
I have to remember to
not do that.
not strain myself.
Yep.
Take your time. Let it come out like
Yeah,
nice and easy.
eat fiber or something, you know.
Yeah.
Eat vegetables.
We're talking about
Yeah, because
hemorrhoids.
really,
That's
yeah, because
delicious.
honestly, like, it has to do with water intake. It's got to do with a lot of that stuff. Yeah. So
That is delicious.
It's
It makes
pretty
sense.
awesome.
This is the best conversation.
Make sure you follow us on at Epic Music Radio on Twitter and Facebook. Subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram on Epicness216.
216.
Also, we've got a great show for you guys. We got Adam Knight. He's going to be on the show a little later. We'll get to that a little later. But first, Pansexuals at the disco.
Pansexual.
What's that?
What?
Yeah. So, anyways,
Anyway.
Brendan Urie, the lead singer for Panic at the Disco, he just came out as pansexual, which means basically he loves everybody and wants to fuck them.
No, that's not. He's talking about fuck 'em.
He wants to nibble out of here.
Yeah, he wants to nibble. That's what a pansexual is. It means you
Well,
want to nibble
according
on people's
to
ears.
his
Okay.
interview,
Silly.
he, bandmates used to get pissed because he would start kissing him on the neck, and like he made this comment like, that's just what guys do when they're drunk. And
So
I'm,
whoa,
like-
wait a minute. So you're telling me he's going up to his bandmates and
like kissing them on the neck and shit. Yeah,
nibbling on their earlobes and shit?
I don't know about all that, but
Well, yeah, that's not. I've never kissed on your
You're
neck,
not
dude.
pansexual.
well, I know, but
Yeah, but he says
well,
this
he's
is what
married
guys
too. He's
do.
married to a woman. I can't
Well,
remember
yeah,
her name,
yeah.
but yeah, like he basically is saying like I don't know, that he's just attracted to anybody with like a good heart or whatever.
And that's what a pansexual is.
So,
I mean,
but it's like,
that's what it is.
but like I don't know,
I mean,
man.
I don't think if like his bandmates wanted him doing it,
But
they
my
could've been
whole
like,
thing
hey, I'm
is,
not
why does it
comfortable with
gotta
that.
be a different label? Why can't it just be bisexual? Why does it have to be
don't
pansexual?
know.
I'm pansexual. I like pans.
Oh my
Pans
god,
get me off.
that's
Oh my
weird.
gosh.
What is wrong with you? Okay. No, I've had the same question about bisexuals and pansexuals. So
You better get rid of your
When Tommy
Pants and
when
shit.
Epic comes over, to put away your pants.
Put away your
Don't be
pants.
raping your pants.
Yeah.
You raping my
You're gonna be
pants?
touching your
What?
pants.
I just picture Epic walking
Ugh.
into your kitchen and you
and like
have
touching
like
all up on your pants.
yeah, you have like your pans hanging up from the ceiling.
He's like,
or whatever.
oh yes.
He's caressing your pans.
And you're just
Oh,
like,
yeah.
why are you touching my pants, yo? He's like, I'm not touching your pants.
You just hear a crash, bam, boom.
Like,
someone-
oh,
Yeah.
oh, what was that? Nothing.
They call me Crash Pandycoop.
Oh my god.
Oh my
I
god.
can't.
That was
Okay.
bad.
But no, I've always questioned the bisexual and pansexual thing because I don't know. Because, you know, pansexual is about like what's inside and like bisexual is
Oh, yeah, it
technically
is.
get the fuck out of here. Bisexual that's not exactly what I was referring to. But bisexual is like male and female. But it's like I don't
Sorry.
know. No, it's fine. I'm just trying to like I'm not sure how to like word what I want to say. Because I mean
know
I'm
how you wanna word it
bisexual,
either.
but I also feel like I could be pansexual because it's like
Yeah.
I don't really judge people based off of like their appearance. I don't.
Well, everyone's probably pansexual then
It's like-
because
but
you're
it's male or female. Like I've dated.
See,
I've
that's
dated
male
a
or female,
and I'm
though. I
married
don't-
to a man now.
I'm sorry, but I don't want to fuck you, Jay.
wait,
Like, I love you. Yeah.
Wait.
Pansexual means you don't judge like, based on whether they're male or female. You just for what's inside. So you can date a
Gotcha,
guy or you
okay.
can date
You're
a chick.
like
you know?
you're so like I don't know what's going on with you
Me?
and your mic.
Me?
Yeah.
I didn't do shit.
Yeah,
That
buddy.
mic, motherfucker. I didn't do shit.
I had to move that shit.
Like
Had to
smack
move
around.
it.
Had to move
I'll
it.
smack it around.
Don't
Yeah, I'm on day 7, no smoking too, so that could have been why I had my little breakdown there.
Pan-
That's
What
okay.
happened?
I'm on day 7,
Pants.
no smoking.
Good
High
job.
five, man.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
Good
talking
job.
about.
Yeah.
Good job.
Good job.
So I
think-
Well, you did it,
killed
but you
anyone yet.
quit before, man.
yeah, for like a couple years, but like
Yeah.
for some reason this time has been really
It's
hard.
really hard.
And then
We
you
should spring some pans to calm down.
Yeah, he needs
That's
to
right.
put the
Yeah.
pants
And then I
in the
have to break
kitchen.
out the Pam with the pants.
Give him some Pam and give him some
You're
pans.
so silly.
Yeah.
That's so silly. I forgot honestly that you were on like a week of no smoking, so
Yeah.
that's probably why you had your psychotic break there for a
Yeah.
second. I'm sorry, but you still need to calm the fuck down.
No, I gotcha.
You're okay.
I gotcha.
Everything's okay.
We're gonna go ahead and take a break.
Break time.
And when we come back, we will have Adam Knight on the show. So keep it locked right here. Make sure you follow us on
Keep it
Twitter
locked.
and Facebook at Epic Music Radio
And Instagram.
Facebook. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Oh my God, I'm saying that all messed up, but you know
It's
what?
okay.
Yeah.
You subscribe. Just
subscribe.
can do it.
Everywhere. Find us everywhere.
all right.
Go hit that like button, boy.
Yeah, buddy. all
Hit the like button.
right. So keep it locked right here. We'll be right back.
Yeah.
I'm feeling right, yeah. I'm feeling right, yeah. We're feeling right, yeah. Oh,
Can we be close? Look in my eyes. Would you like me if I told you I'd really like to know you? Can we be close? It's feeling right. Let's chill out here together. The party's getting better. We're in the vibe, baby. Let's take tonight. I heard your name was Jane. Those eyes could make it rain. It's 12 midnight and I'm feeling right. Slow down, don't walk away. You've got me going crazy. We'll make it now, some way, somehow. We're feeling right, 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 right. We'll make it now, some way, somehow. We're in the vibe, vibe, vibe.
I'm feeling right, yeah.
take tonight. I heard your name was Jane. Those eyes can make it rain. It's 12 midnight and I'm feeling right. Slow down, don't walk away. You've got me going crazy. We'll make it now, some way, somehow. We're feeling right, 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 right. We'll make it now, some way, somehow. We're in the vibe, vibe, vibe. I'm feeling right, yeah.
All right, welcome back to the Epic Radio Show. I am your host, Epic, once again.
Where is he?
Our guest today is a singer-songwriter. You can catch his new single, The Vibe, on Spotify right now. Please give a big, epic welcome to Adam Knight. Hello, Adam.
Hey, guys. How you doing?
Hey, what's going on?
It's going good. It's about 8 a.m. here in SoCal.
Man, I feel so bad getting you up so early, man.
Right?
But that's the life of a musician, man. You know, up all night, early in the morning. You know, like it is what it is.
It is what it is, exactly.
You know,
it's already almost 100 degrees.
So let's get right into it, man. So like, you're in San Diego right now, but you're actually from a little town, Grants Pass, Oregon. So talk about maybe like the struggles of getting yourself out there coming from such a small town.
Well, you know, as many folks know in, you know, the States and all over the country, that if the area you're in isn't really popping for what you're passionate about, it's really hard to do that. Like Southern Oregon is just really about, you know, hard work and construction and law enforcement in the medical field is really thriving there. So being a singer-songwriter in that area was really, really, really difficult.
Gotcha. And then you end up getting into Oregon's Idol, and then you end up winning first place with that in 2010. So, like, how did you get, like, into that? Like, was that, like, an audition process beforehand? Like, explain a little bit about that.
So, Southern Oregon was trying to create the new thing, and American Idol at that time, I think, was, you know, on its way out, actually, because I think, you know, the late 2000, or, you know, 07, 08 was kind of like, in my opinion, one of the hotter times of American Idol and Kelly Clarkson's years and years ago.
Yeah.
And so they were trying to create a competition, and the competition did really well, and people had heard about me just singing around town, and they wanted a male vocalist. There was a lot of female vocalists offered up in the competition. There's only a few males, so it was quite easy for me to get into the competition.
Gotcha.
And yeah,
I didn't know there was an Oregon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
It's pretty cool.
And then,
did she say Oregon?
yeah. I mean, The only time I ever say
Sorry.
Oregon is like when I'm talking about the Oregon Trail, like the
Oregon
video
Trail.
game.
That's what I was thinking.
For some reason, you say it different for that game than you do
Yeah,
in
I don't
real
know
life.
why. I knew. Like I was
It's so
thinking,
weird.
that's where I was
Yeah.
thinking Oregon Trail.
Oh man, I love
Sorry.
And then you also were in the first round of American Idol in 2007.
it. Yes, sir.
How did that feel getting a ticket to Hollywood?
Well, had at that time just graduating high school and making the dream to, try out to be a singer. At that time, I had no idea. Wasn't playing gigs. I knew I could sing. I wanted to give it a shot, and drove to Southern California with my dad and did the competition. And it felt really good to have someone tell you, "Hey, you're actually a really good singer. Let's see if we can." Continue this. As I went through the competition, I realized that there's a lot more to it than just being able to sing.
Well, yeah, that was definitely a learning experience for you too.
Oh yeah.
What prompted you to actually move to California? Was that because of your experience with Idol, or was that just more of a business decision?
It was more of a business decision and following a girl. That was the main driving factor.
Gotcha. So you and JB Orion actually co-wrote I've Got Gold. I've Got the Gold, I'm sorry. That was released in 2017, and actually there's 4 remixes of this song, and it went internationally really quick. Tell me a little bit about how you and JB met, and because it was an interesting story to me.
Yeah, well, JB Orion, aka Justin Bieber, let's call him Justin. He's from Hugo. Well, Hugo is a smaller town north of Grants Pass, but we all say we're from Grants Pass because nobody really knows where Grants Pass is, and they're definitely not going to know where Hugo is. And we knew of each other growing up, and he lived right down the road from me in an area where not a lot of people. And so he had no idea that I liked singing. I had no idea that he was into production and songwriting. And for years, we kind of just went under the radar until years and years later, in our mid-20s, he ended up moving to California when I had already lived there, to the area that I was living in North Bay, San Francisco. And he actually moved there and contacted me via Facebook, seeing that I was putting out, little videos and things like that. And we ended up meeting and getting together and just kind of reminiscing, talking about coming from South Oregon. And he and I hit it off and ended up working together.
So when you wrote I've Got the Gold, was that just something that you guys collabed on and you guys just kind of started from scratch, or did that actually come from personal experience?
It started with my personal experience of just going through a breakup and really needing to find my mojo, myself, and say that I'm I'm worthy, kind of I've got the gold. And I had the hook line, and Justin, he basically told me that my verses were no good. He's a big Bob Dylan fan. He's really into the Beatles. He's really into Johnny Cash and songwriters that tell stories in the verses, really clear and authentic stories. So he basically helped rewrite the verses.
Okay, that's what's up, though. I mean, well, he must have did a good job because it's literally everywhere now. You actually did some touring in Europe, and what do you think the biggest difference between America and Europe is when it comes to your music?
The demographic of what's really popping in Europe is all about the EDM. It's all about all types of electronic dance music, deep house, tropical house. And we wanted to create music that basically could appeal to all those demographics. And I mean, popping in Europe right now. Like, you play a banger EDM song in a club, and people are gonna dance, and they're gonna want to follow you.
How's your family like situation? Do they support you? Like, did you get a lot of support growing up, or were they kind of thinking, "Oh, you're a small town boy, you're not going to make it that far"? You know,
Little bit of both.
Okay.
Mostly support, but there definitely was always the, "Hey, but when are you going to do the real thing?"
Yeah,
I gotcha. Yeah.
Until a few years ago, when basically I told them I'm going for it, and when I've Got the Gold got signed, and when one of the remixes first got up charting in China and then in Germany, they basically said, "Okay, we believe you now."
Yeah, well, I mean, at that point, they have no choice, you know, like.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah, they got my back now.
No, that's awesome. Your new single, which I just played,
The Vibe.
Yes,
It was pretty vibey.
Yes, it was.
We were vibing.
It was a nice, catchy song.
Who was the producer on that track? Was that also JB Orion?
It was actually a group called LU2VYK, and they're or Ludwig, but if you look up LU2VYK, they're actually doing really, really well. Couple million plays on Spotify per song, and they offered to do this track for me. They basically sent me the track and said, "We want to produce a track for you," and it was all downhill from there.
Gotcha. No, that's pretty awesome. So it seems like you're kind of getting lucky here and there, you know. I mean, not saying you're not good and you don't deserve it. Don't get, because I actually love your music, but like it just seemed like lucky break after lucky break, because like it was like almost like everything's leading up to this point, you know, like meeting JB Orion after, you know, knowing him in your small town, which is kind of weird,
like,
you know, like
that's chances
kind of like
don't always happen.
That's like destiny type thing, you know, like that doesn't happen.
It is.
All right, so this is a time where you can tell people how to reach you in social media land.
Well, if you look up Adam Knight on anything. But I would prefer if you go on Spotify or Instagram, they can message me on Facebook, reach out. I'll have conversations with anyone.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being on the show, Adam. We had a blast.
Yeah, thank you for.
And we'll definitely have to keep in touch and find out more about what's going on in the life of Adam Knight.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Thank you. It's no problem. Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah, make sure you find his new single, "The Vibe," on Spotify right now.
It's really
good.
Do it now.
Do it.
Go.
Yes.
Now.
All right. Thanks, man.
Thank you, guys. Bye now.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
All right. Now we're moving on to Would You Rather questions. All right, this is an interesting. These are some interesting questions.
They're really
Ashley.
stupid.
Like they are, but they're pretty funny.
They're stupid
pretty
and funny. Yeah, I went with that route this week.
Yeah.
It's feeling pretty.
So first question, guys. You guys ready?
Yep, I'm ready.
Would you rather have a dragon or be a dragon?
Have a dragon.
I'd rather be a damn dragon. I'm gonna destroy everybody.
Tokar, have a dragon or be a dragon?
I'd rather be a dragon.
Yeah.
I'd have a dragon.
Yeah, Tokar.
I already have a dragon in my pants.
What? Get the fuck out of here.
I'm a least a dragon.
You have to answer the question.
Yeah, I know. I'd rather have a dragon. Like as long as I can control it. You know what I mean? It's just not a wild dragon.
Will eat me.
You know, maybe a talking one, like in Sean Connery's voice, like Dragonheart.
Sean
That'd be pretty sweet. Would you rather get punched in the face by the world's strongest man or have to punch a 5-year-old girl in the face?
Yeah, that one's...
I'll take the punch. I'm not gonna hit a little
Yeah,
girl.
I'm not
The
gonna...
girl's going down.
I'm not gonna let... What you, Tokar?
I'd rather hit me up, take me down.
Yeah, just punch me in the face.
I'm gonna punch
I have
the
a
girl in the
4-year-old
face.
son. I don't want a kid getting punched. I'll punch you in the face.
Would you rather teach an 80-year-old how to use a computer or an 8-year-old about sex?
80-year-old how to use it.
Yeah, 80-year-old how to use a computer.
You know-
That's gonna take a long ass time, but
You know, yeah, because my grandpa, when he first started
8 years old,
using a
no.
computer, like, it was hard at first, but after he got the hang of it, this is my grandpa that passed away.
Yeah.
After he got the hang of it, he was like getting bitches everywhere. Like,
Oh my
he had all
gosh.
these internet bitches, like, and he was
That's
they were all like,
so
"Oh, hi,
funny.
you doing?"
All you have to
And I'm
do-
like, oh my god.
It's showing
They were
solitary.
sending him money too, wasn't he? No, he was sending them money.
Yeah.
Oh, no
Yeah.
wonder he had a bunch of
Tokar,
chicks.
what were you saying?
All you have to do is show them solitaire, and it's they'll be
Yeah.
their life's
I
Yeah,
would
they'll be
say
content for the
baby.
rest of their lives. Yeah.
80-year-old how to use a computer.
I mean, I'd say so too, because I feel like 8-year-old about sex, unless
That's
like
too
they
young.
hear about it in school and then you kind of are forced to have that conversation, then that would be
Yeah.
okay, a given, whatever. But
Gotcha.
you know,
All right. So we're gonna take a break.
break time.
When we get back,
Give me a break.
Dude, that went for that.
That was like the shortest
Would you rather
I know.
ever.
yeah, I know.
I told you it was kind of dumb, but like they were ridiculous.
When we get back, we'll do crazy news. We're gonna be playing with some balls, and we'll talk about Plane Bay. What is
Plane
that?
Bay.
I'll explain later.
Uh-oh.
Plane
Stay
Bay.
tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned right here on the Epic Radio Show. Welcome back to the Epic Radio Show. It is the one epic.
The one and only Epic.
Yeah. So we're gonna go right into it. We're gonna go right into crazy news.
You're gonna go insane with these
But
stories.
first,
No, cry.
I gotta do my little plug. Please follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do it.
Now.
And then follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. And it's time for crazy news.
Yes! When crazy shit happens, the Epic Radio Show will be there to report and shit. It's time for crazy news.
That was actually perfect.
Actually,
that was amazing.
None of that.
Great.
None of that was working, but that's fine. Go ahead.
That wasn't working.
Yeah, redo that.
Okay.
Yeah.
South African woman found alive in morgue after being pronounced dead. You didn't do it this time.
Tokar.
There we go.
Damn it, Tokar. You had it on point, and then it goes a little off. That's okay. See, a South African woman has been discovered alive in a morgue shortly after being declared dead in a car crash. So yeah, there was this car crash, and it was her and two other people, and both these people were just dead, like straight dead. They died in the accident, and they thought she did too. But like, you know, there was no signs of life, there was no pulse, nothing. Like, you know, they even said that we followed our procedures. We've got no idea how it happened, and she was just somehow alive. Like, they had no idea how they couldn't tell she was alive because nothing was showing she was. So the crew,
she's a zombie.
I don't know, maybe another like iZombie show going on.
Mm-hmm.
The crew is absolutely devastated. We're not in the business of declaring living people dead. We're in the business of keeping people alive. The unnamed woman.
I thought you were going to say keeping people dead.
No.
I thought she was going to say that.
Yeah,
also.
that's the other side of it. That's the paramedics.
Yeah.
The unnamed woman had shown no signs of life following the traffic accident in the early hours of June 24th. She was found alive in a morgue fridge several hours after the crash, and where the victim's car rolled, throwing all three occupants out of the vehicle, killing two of them. Like,
are they dead?
Yeah, they're for sure dead.
Okay.
It's been, I think it's been a few more days.
Yeah, that's, wow.
All the right checks are done, breathing, pulse, so the patient was declared deceased. After being discovered alive, the woman was taken to Carltonville? I don't know if that's right. Whatever. Hospital where she's now recovering. Paramedics are trained to determine death, not us.
What?
That's what the people at the mortuary said.
How?
We just know if they send them to us, they're just
dead.
assumed dead.
Yeah.
But the paramedics kind of messed up, but they felt bad about it because they're like, that's not what our intentions are. We don't just send people who are alive to the morgue.
Dude, wouldn't that suck?
That would be terrifying.
What if they embalmed her, dude?
Because that's what they were thinking.
That's actually happened before.
They're saying, what if we had
we
like,
actually covered that on Crazy News where this, I think she was 26 or something like that.
That sucks.
It was from a plane. Yeah, from
they
a plane.
They like mixed up like the drug or the whatever they they killed her.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
I was actually thinking, what if they had like cut her to like find out the call, like, done an autopsy or whatever. I mean, I'm sure they know the cause of death was from the accident, but they do that anyway sometimes.
Exactly.
So what if they had did that and then bam, like
she popped up.
And she's like, oh shit!
Why you cutting me, bitch?
I'm alive. Stop doing that. It hurts. Okay.
That's crazy.
Get off me.
Get off me.
Get off me, hoe.
What you doing?
Get off
What you doing, bitch? Okay. Next story. Man gets stuck up on 32-foot lamppost in Handsworth, Birmingham.
How?
Birmingham,
Is he naked?
Alabama.
Is he naked?
I don't know.
So he got stuck on that lamp naked?
Yeah. A man had to be rescued by firefighters after getting stuck on top of a lamppost. The man scaled the 32-foot lamppost at a junction near Handsworth and then sat on the light fixture with his bare legs and feet dangling for around an hour.
That was not the only thing dangling.
Get out of here.
You should have hit a barn.
Yeah,
that one's good too.
The rusty trombone.
Yeah.
West Midlands Fire Service used a 45-foot ladder held in place by metal posts and a hydraulic platform to carry out the rescue. The man was under the influence of an illegal high. The firefighters said in a Twitter post. The fire service tweeted pictures of the unusual incident, which could have ended very differently.
Gotcha.
So yeah, he was. I guess he climbed. I mean, they said he scaled it, so he climbed up after being high.
Scaled it.
Oh my god, scaled it.
For one, what is he doing? Oh, for one, why is he naked? And for two,
I don't know if he's naked. His legs are definitely bare. I don't know, but you can't really. They didn't say he was naked though.
That light's glowing
right
where
in
the sun don't shine.
Yeah,
that's probably wasn't feeling good.
Well, he wanted the sun to shine.
Yeah,
there,
and after all this, he just suffered a hand injury. Like after, like he just fucking like climbed up 32 feet lamppost. Like they treated him for a hand injury after they got him down. Like that was it. Like it wasn't even like. Oh, he, you know.
I wonder what that hand injury.
Obviously, he could have fucking fell and died. And,
maybe he was getting busy up there.
Oh, Jesus. Ew. Oh, God.
Like, I stroked it too hard.
See, I told you these stories, these crazy news stories are short today. Like, that's pretty much all it says about
Don't go underneath them, otherwise.
Wow, this one's hilarious.
Gonna smash everybody. Okay. A margarita-loving bear lives its best life by taking a dip in a hot tub.
No.
And it's cute as hell. It's just chilling.
I see it. It's sitting there swimming in a hot tub.
Just swimming in a hot tub and drank some margaritas.
Yeah, because someone left like a margarita by the hot tub and he knocked it over and he just started drinking it, like licking it up.
Shit.
It was so funny. Because Tommy's like, margarita?
He
like,
was,
did you drink a margarita? I'm
Yeah,
like,
he was
"Hell
definitely enjoying life.
Yeah.
It says a bear in California decided to start its 4th of July celebration a few days early by pre-partying in a stranger's backyard. So it got into the hot tub, had a margarita, and then in the video, you can see the bear bopping around in Hugh's unheated jacuzzi while dogs bark in the background. After the party animal took a dip, he said it knocked over a margarita he left behind, and he lapped it all up. Later in the day, Hugh was chatting with a neighbor, and he spotted the bear taking a siesta in a tree. And he took a nap. That's like the perfect day.
I know, perfect day.
He had a margarita.
I wish I was that bear.
Had a jacuzzi. Now he's ready for a nap.
Our day wasn't very good yesterday.
Now let's not get into that. That day sucked. Because apparently bear sightings aren't totally unheard of in Southern California. In June, a mama bear and her cubs were spotted playing in a family's pool close to Pasadena, but Hugh's wild encounter has made a huge splash online because this bear's he's awesome. I want this bear and like chilling in my backyard, just doing bear stuff. Yes, I do.
No, you don't.
I love this bear is awesome. This bear knows how to live life. Just saying.
I don't think that's right.
I think that's totally right. This bear knows how to live his life. I think so. I think you're wrong. See, I told you they're very.
So that was crazy.
That was crazy news. They're very simple to the point, but they're pretty great.
It's time for
ball time.
Yeah.
Claim of ballz.
Ballz. All right. Girl.
All right, so guys, for the sports, I'm last week we talked about LeBron James, and what he was gonna do and all that.
I called it.
Yeah, you did.
Called it.
But
called it.
So yeah.
That's actually.
Yeah, but okay, so. Yeah, and it happened like literally after, not right after our show, but the same day.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they announced it. But I don't know. What do you guys? What's your take on LeBron leaving this time? How do you guys feel about that?
How do you guys feel?
Yeah. What do you think, Tokar?
Me?
Yeah,
Well,
Tokar. How do you feel about it?
the Cavs wasn't working out for him, so he had to move.
I mean, so like.
He bought a bunch of property and everything in LA, and his son's going to school there. So
and here's the thing. Like, I'd like to open up the phone lines for anyone that wants to call in and voice how they feel. I'd actually like to get your guys' opinions on how you guys feel about LeBron leaving. And my take on it, Epic, is pretty much I kind of, it sucks that he left, but again, like Tokar said, they weren't giving him, doing anything to help him out, giving him any more players around him.
Well, he was basically doing everything by himself.
I think, look, man, he came back, got us a title.
He did the job.
Yeah, he made good on his promise that he promised the city. and the fans.
You have failed this city. Sorry.
And and I think I do back him up. And you know, I hope he ends up getting more rings, but I'm honestly gonna say I don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening either because he had a better chance of winning on the East
Coast
and getting to the finals than he would be to beat the Warriors in the West and even make it past the semifinals.
Well, yeah, here's the thing. The good and the good and the bad on him joining the West. For one, if they get past the Warriors, then you already know they're winning the title.
Yeah, it's guaranteed.
Guaranteed. Yeah. But the Warriors just signed DeMarcus Cousins, man.
I know, dude.
Now, first of all, I'm not even gonna watch basketball next year, so don't even expect me to report on it because it's just like. This commissioner is allowing Golden State to pretty much sign whoever they want.
So they're going to monopolize basketball.
Well, first of all, they have every single position is an all-star.
All-star.
DeMarcus Cousins, all-star. Draymond Green, all-star.
All-star.
Yeah, Klay Thompson, all-star. Steph Curry, all-star. Kevin Durant, all-star.
Mm-hmm.
All of them.
All of them.
And not only their bench players could be another starting unit on other teams. So I don't know. It's the NBA's watered down, and LeBron has I'd like to see what the Lakers have up their sleeve because there's nobody on the Lakers. You're gonna win. You're gonna beat the Warriors with Lonzo Ball.
No, hell no, man.
No,
who's that? Is that a person?
You couldn't.
Yeah,
he stole shoes.
You couldn't have. You couldn't have. Do it. You can do it with Kyrie Irving.
No, I know.
And Lonzo's Ball's not nowhere close to.
That is such a funny name.
Lonzo Ball, yeah.
That's such a fucking.
But yeah, no, you're
too funny.
Yeah, I don't see it happening, man. But
I don't either. I think that was the dumbest thing. Like, if anything, go to the Phillies or somebody that like has a decent team.
Mm-hmm.
That adding him would almost guarantee at least finals appearance.
I also think this was a huge move for his family. Yeah. Like, I think this was more about his family than.
Well, not only that, but I was trying to say a couple weeks ago, I was saying that he has a lot of business in California. A lot of
and his son's
Hollywood. Yeah. He's got he's producing shows. Yeah, he's producing movies now. A little bit of acting here and there. His son too is growing up, and you know what? He's really good too.
Yeah, he is, man. He's
going to be a superstar when he gets older.
How many kids does he have?
Three, I believe. I think he has. Yeah, 2 boys and a girl.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but he's a great father, man, and he's a good role model. I mean, to be as huge as he is, and in the spotlight all the time, you never hear anything negative about him.
I mean, usually it's like team related stuff.
Yeah, it's not nothing,
but not like drugs or guns.
Yeah, there is a rumor that he had a girl in every zip code or something, and I heard something he doesn't tip.
That's bullshit. The tipping thing has been actually proven to be false.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah,
they said that he goes and he orders like these big orders and he doesn't tip like the servers.
That would be shitty.
I don't.
Be shitty on the person.
Well, Dwayne Wade's even come out and said that he's kind of
kind of cheap.
Well, yeah, but not. I wouldn't.
No, what I would say though. All right, so it's not necessarily that he tips well, but he still tips. He'll tip the minimum. Yeah. So what he does is like all these, and they say he don't tip because they know he's a superstar, so they expect a certain amount of money or whatever. They think he's gonna give him like $1,000 tip or some shit just because he has money.
Yeah.
And that's not the case, dude. I mean, honestly, even though it is kind of frowned upon if you are rich and you tip like the minimum, But
maybe
no
he's
law.
just
Yeah,
frugal. Maybe he's just a little bit of a Jew inside.
Yeah, you don't. I mean, you don't have to.
That was playfully anti-Semitic. Thank you.
But anyways,
it's not I didn't mean it offensively.
I know, I'm joking.
So
don't call me out. I'm not trying to be offensive.
But as far as that goes, like I think the fans took it different this time.
Yeah.
And he, I
mean, some people are still pissed, but they were going to be anyway. So
I mean,
you mad, Jay?
I mean, a little bit. Nah, just disappointed. Not mad, but disappointed. I wanted him to stay here. Hopefully, he does retire here, though.
I think he could still do that.
He can still sign a one-day contract and retire. That's what a lot of players do.
Yeah.
But, yeah, and then, I'll support him. I do want to see him win, so,
all you know, is win.
So I will be rooting for him.
You know, I mean, I've never been a huge fan of the Lakers, but I've always liked, you know, Kobe Bryant and stuff.
Yeah, me too. I loved Kobe Bryant growing up.
You know, I loved Shaq when he was on the Lakers. And
yeah, I was a Lakers fan when I was a kid, so... I mean, I was a Cavs fan, but I loved the Lakers too because of Shaq and Kobe and Derek Fisher. I loved all them guys.
Oh, Derek Fisher is amazing.
Yeah.
But, like, I don't know. Like, to me, though, like, you know, they were a dynasty for a while. They won. Yeah. They were, like, you know, what the Warriors are now. Yeah. You know, but they weren't even, like, the super team that the Warriors are.
Yeah, well, this is unheard. This is something stupid and unheard of. I mean, you can't... This commissioner, the old one Stern needs to come back and be like, yo, dude, you're messing the league up. Since this new commissioner's taken over the NBA, it's crap.
Yeah.
I mean, it's LeBron. Cleveland probably would have won the championship like 3 times.
What's that now?
No, I said we probably would have won another like 2 times at least.
Yeah, well, I'll give you one. That first year we should have won that one, but Kyrie and Kevin Love got hurt. We would have beat the Warriors that year.
Yeah.
But
what do you think about Kevin Love though? Do you think they're going to trade his ass? I hope so.
No, actually, the reports so far are they're happy with Kevin Love. I guess he's a good teammate. He's a good person. They like him. And
he sucks.
No, well, here's the thing about Kevin Love, man. He was put on the back burner. If you let him be that guy, I mean, I don't know if he can be that guy anymore, but when he was with the Timberwolves, he was pretty good, man. Like really good.
Yeah.
But you know, when you got a ball dominant guy like LeBron,
yeah.
I mean, everyone's stats are gonna suffer. So, but yeah, I like the fans thank LeBron, and I thank him for the championship too. But,
oh yeah,
I mean, it is what it is, man. You know.
Mm-hmm.
So.
All right, so that was playing with balls.
Balls.
So the next thing we're going to talk about is Plane Bay.
You have to explain this one.
Yeah, I'm going to explain it.
Yeah, I'm going to explain it.
So, to explain this really quick, without going too far into details, but a lot of people already know about this. And basically what happened was, so this couple, they got seats away from each other. So they asked this guy, or I think it was a woman.
I've been a woman.
Yeah, I think they asked this woman, like, hey, switch seats with us. And they made a little joke saying, oh, well, what if they
ended up, you know,
they ended up being together or whatever, right? And then it happened. And they followed it on Twitter. And over the next few hours, they were basically like stalking these two people.
a little creepily,
and
whatever,
like,
right?
Yeah, and you know, it's funny because, you know, it's funny how a serendipitous airplane romance went from a feel-good story to a cautionary tale about privacy in the internet age. Because, like, they were literally stalking them the whole time.
Like, watching
like
the whole time.
like, you know, oh, they kissed. Oh, they, you know,
oh, they said this. Oh, they're talking
exactly,
about
like
that.
they're listening to their whole conversation, and like, and everybody on Twitter's like fucking, oh my god, like,
Yay.
Like this thing went viral.
Like,
so what did they? I'm not.
I think it said like go ahead. What did ask your question? What were you gonna?
Yeah,
say?
no. So what happened? This dude.
This woman wanted to sit next to her boyfriend on a flight.
Oh, yeah.
So like she asked to switch seats with somebody so she should get next to him. And they switched seats, and then they were joking about how wouldn't it be funny if they ended up together, like if they ended up like dating or whatever. And then I guess they started talking and stuff on the flight.
They were noticing like they're showing pictures of their families and stuff like they're
so it's so cute.
It's like so it's so cute, but like it started going viral, and now 1 million people are watching these two people,
these random strangers
without
that they
their
don't
knowledge.
And
you know what I mean? Like, and so, like to me, it's starting to get to the point where like, nothing is sacred. Like you can't even fall in love without it being on the internet. You know,
you can't switch seats with somebody on a flight to be nice.
Yeah.
Without having someone record what the fuck's happening to you after the fact.
Like they even followed them off the plane and shit. Was
my god, seriously, that's a little too far.
And they're like, we gotta get off the plane before they do, so we can.
So the couple that switched seats
that wanted to sit together,
and matched two up. Okay. So that is kind of creepy. Though.
It is.
Like they're just like following them around and shit.
Yeah, like
following them all the way.
like taking videos and pictures and like listening in on their conversation. Like I understand they thought it was cute and like they kind of
like. But they should have asked them like, hey, is it okay if like we we talk kind of like say mention this or like talk about it? I feel like if they would have been like, oh yeah, that's whatever, like whatever, it's fine.
But how can you not know if someone's filming you though? That's nuts.
Well, they were probably just paying attention.
They probably were just paying attention. They were probably talking
to each other.
And didn't really think anything about it.
It is on an airplane. It's probably loud to a certain degree.
Yeah, but once you see someone with like a phone pointing at you, and
no, they were in front of them, so they were behind them taking the video.
So it would have been a little harder to notice.
Yeah, it's not like they just kept looking over their shoulder and shit. You know, like.
But how do they do that with the camera without like? I just can't picture it. How they were able to film without them noticing.
Well, it wasn't like the whole time.
I think like they were kind of listening in.
They were listening in, and then like commenting, and then like little pictures here and there,
like
and then
every so often.
Yeah, you know what I mean. It wasn't like
constant, like a constant video.
It wasn't like they were like in their face, like yeah, two motherfuckers
fall in love,
you know?
Marry each other, have babies.
You know,
the end. Because we switch seats.
Yeah. So, like, it's just kind of crazy to me.
I feel like, like I said, if they asked, like, hey, can we post about,
what do you guys really think about that?
That's what I think about it.
Like, what if you're on a bus and someone notices you're talking to a girl and then you get numbers and
they start just like...
And then you find out that whole little scenario was like, on Twitter. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they're
watched by 1 million people.
Yeah, watched by 1 million people.
I'm so embarrassed.
That'd be embarrassing.
You feel like the Truman Show and shit.
You know, like, what the fuck? Like, it might end up being like that. Shit.
Yeah.
I'm kind of paranoid now. I'm going to be watching out for everyone.
Yeah, you got to watch who you're talking to, Tokar. You don't want someone recording you and some chick randomly trying to have a conversation and maybe get married in the future.
Gotcha.
They'll be like crashing the wedding, like, we set this whole thing
Tokar.
up.
Yeah.
Like, we got them together. What are you gonna name your first baby after one of us? That would be awesome.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, girl.
God. So someone's random Twitter, this guy had like 1 million views.
Yeah.
This from this film.
Yeah, just do it.
That's
crazy. Because everybody's like this whole
all
thread.
They're all interested. Like, oh my god, this is so great.
Like
so
people
cute.
like literally popping popcorn, watching this shit like unfold.
Like it's crazy.
So watching these two people fall in love.
I found out because I'm on Twitter, to promote the show, and it popped up. And I read the thing.
In like a little.
I was like, oh, this is sweet, but then at the same time, I was like, wow, this is really creepy.
Like, why are they being so creepy? It'd be nice if they would just say, oh, it would be interesting if they got together, then like happen to see him get off the plane and be like, oh, they're still together and they're talking. That's so great. I feel like that would have been a little different, but. Oh, can we get a picture? You guys, blah, blah. And then you've been like, okay. And then, but that should have been, I feel like, the extent of it.
I know.
That's a little much.
I know. Like, yeah, maybe if they were, nosy, maybe they wanted to.
I would have listened in. But not recorded and like posted about it.
Maybe they're making
And then at the end, maybe take a picture of them and then tell the story. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I would've-
Then that would be okay, I think.
Yeah, I wouldn't have like been posting constantly about it though. I would have just been. I'm nosy as shit. I would have eavesdropped the fuck
like,
out of them.
we got these two together by switching seats.
I would've came
Then that would have been
home,
like one
told
picture.
everybody.
That probably still would have went viral, to be honest with you.
'cause
you
that's
know?
a really cute story, but I feel like they were just a little invasive. Like, let them do their thing. Like she was nice, and they were nice enough. Whoever was nice enough to switch seats with you, now let them talk. Let them just do whatever they're doing now. It's over now.
Yeah. Let them do their
Let them talk. Let them whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever they're doing.
Well, we're about to take a break.
CD Hotel.
Before we do, make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Do it right now. And follow us on Instagram, Epicness216.
216.
When we get back, we're going to be talking about some avatars getting raped up in here.
Oh no,
and
that's terrible.
Avatar
Tokar.
rape.
Yeah.
Terrible.
So keep it locked right
Yeah,
here.
Tokar.
Also,
what?
Tuesday is Ashley's birthday.
Oh, happy birthday, girl.
Yeah, well, it's on the shout outs, but I'm special because I'm here.
Birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday.
It was actually Tokar's birthday on the 4th. How was your 4th?
It was a lot of fun. I had a real good time.
That's good.
Oh, your birthday was on 4th of July?
Yeah.
Happy birthday, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Fireworks on his birthday.
I know. They don't invite us.
Yeah, what the heck, man? We don't even know it's your birthday, dude. Junior's birthday was...
we talked about it last week.
Yeah, Junior's birthday was on the 4th, too. I just wanted to...
Okay.
Yeah, they sang Happy Birthday, this Lebanese music song. It's on Goldie's Facebook.
Yeah.
And I'm like trying to do like the Arabic dance and everything. Like I botched it really bad.
Oh, at least you tried, right?
It's all right.
We did.
Why didn't we know about
this?
Yeah.
Remember I told you I was going.
You told me what?
I was going to the cookout.
What cookout?
I remember you asked me.
He said he was going to. He did say he was going to a cookout, but I don't know.
And then Jay said he was going. He was doing something at his apartment.
Oh.
So we didn't know there was going to be
Maybe I'm just a little retarded. I don't know.
No, remember Jay said he had something going on at his apartment.
Well, yeah. Oh, no, yeah.
If I knew there was going to be cake, I would have made sure to crash your party.
Yeah, but yeah, anyways, it was Junior's birthday, too.
Yeah, which you did not mention.
Well, I didn't even know, dude, until yesterday you told me.
But we did talk about his birthday being on the 4th last week.
So what are you guys doing for your birthday?
Not shit.
So yesterday...
Yeah, let's get into that real quick.
Yeah, before we take our break. Yesterday, I took her out to eat.
Oh, okay.
But, like, it was just
that was it.
One thing after another. So once we get there,
what restaurant?
I realized... Just Guthrie's.
Yeah.
Guthrie's? Where's that?
It's in the Steel Yard.
Is that a family
It's like the only
restaurant?
one.
Guthrie's family
It's really good chicken.
Yeah.
It's really good fucking chicken.
It's like basically chicken fingers. It's really southern.
Yeah,
I heard about that.
When we were down there the one time.
It's real southern food.
Yeah, it's real
like
good.
It's you get like chicken fingers, coleslaw. There's
and they get like the little
butter
crinkle fries
toast,
and butter
garlic butter toast.
And the sauce, they have like this sauce.
I know,
it's so
and then the
good.
fries, crinkle fries. They're
fries.
really good.
But basically, the day
pretty
sucked.
cheap too, and it's like what $6.99, $7.99
wow, that's
for all of that.
meal.
Yeah,
It's a lot of food. It's really good.
But when we got there, well, a little bit before,
yeah, we were right about there.
I noticed that the hood was steaming. I'm like, what the fuck?
No.
For your car.
So
we were
I
like,
couldn't determine at first what it was, so I had her start the car when I was out there looking at it. And there's like this little Y adapter that connects radiator hoses to my heater, and it cracked and it was leaking. It was spraying radiator fluid all throughout my whole.
Like mostly on the battery.
Yeah, on the battery, everything.
It was great.
I had to wipe it all up and shit.
It was a really bad day.
And then I had to sit there and wait for a tow truck and then wait on my mom to pick us up and fucking we had to go get the part and all this shit. So literally what was supposed to take like 2 hours ended up taking about, 5?
Yeah.
Wow.
We had to get our car towed home because we couldn't drive it because we didn't want
all
that shit spraying everywhere.
Is your car here?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, is it fixed though?
No. I'm going to do that right after the show.
Oh, okay.
So, yep. That's going to be awesome.
It was a really shitty day.
And make sure you follow Kev Campbell on the Unside Network.
Jumping back into
Musicians Network. We'll be right back. When we get back, we'll talk about all the shit I told you we were going to talk about.
The Avatar rape.
The Avatar.
Oh,
The
so,
Tokar.
no, hide your wife, hide your kids. You got an Avatar rapist out there.
Look, man, we talked dolphin rape.
Ammunition isn't my inscription. Paint a picture so vivid with lyrics. Could've swore you lived it. Had a premonition so sickening about my penmanship that it could bar the innocent, make them feel the imprisonment. These chicks don't spit lines like these, they're only sniffing them. Talent in the industry is slowly dwindling. It figures when your appearance gets more praise than the music, get used to it. Playing the joker is something I never found amusing, but you do it. Go call the coroner, support the foreigners, deny your own people, leave them locked outside the corridors. But I can play the sorcerer, bring magic to my state like Cleopatra. No relation to Alexander the Great. He's so fake inside, 15 minutes they expire. Sweat me until they perspire. Find a new hobby spot, turn to play their hand. You dealt it to the house of queens. You can't sit on the porch, everything I touch is fire. They beg me to pass the torch. Keep calm, all I do is drop bombs. Sorry mom, I didn't mean to mean you harm. When you feel it all inside of your spirit, wanna recite every lyric to me, this isn't just a song. Keep calm, all I do is drop bombs. Sorry mom, I didn't mean to mean you harm. When you feel it all inside of your spirit, wanna recite every lyric to me, this isn't just a song. Living reaping on me as my sister's keeper. Niggas beg me for a feature just to try to get close. Knowing the song pop from the lines that I wrote, those feelings invoke. They can't see me, my styling consists of invisible cloaks. They tell me drop something raw, my catalog has little flaws. So when the tape pops off and knock everything not involved. New topic, I hate watching the news. A lot of people confusing equality and racism exists. I witness hate dispute. Our lives have always mattered. When social media captures injustice, what happens after is a mighty uproar. Cause we are people like everyone else, so we don't feel secure when those protecting us, arresting us for something obscure. Inspired by Mr. Secure, I speak with violence cause I'm pure. You want a grill where you don't have to wait anymore. So tell the girl rapping inside a photo we can't take anymore. We want the real, but we want something to relate to and more. Keep calm, all I do is drop bombs. Sorry mom, I didn't mean to mean you harm. When you feel it all inside of your spirit, wanna recite every lyric to me, this isn't just a song. Keep calm, all I do is drop bombs. Sorry mom, I didn't mean to mean you harm. When you feel it all inside of your spirit, wanna recite every lyric to me, this isn't just a song.
All right, welcome back, guys.
Hello.
So this is a really
this is
funny
kind of like
story.
a really, it's like funny, but it's not funny.
It is.
It's like, what the fuck?
It's funny because she made such a big deal out of it.
It's not nice. Here, I gotta turn my.
So what happened was, there's this game called Roblox, and basically it's just something that like little kids can get on and they play or
Man, it's
do
fucking
other
rude.
stuff.
Or fucking mean.
What's rude?
So basically, this MC mom warns parents about video game after 7-year-old daughter's avatar was sexually assaulted.
Yeah, so all these other people's are like...
Do they have a video of this? The avatar getting assaulted?
You know what?
I thought there was a picture somewhere. I don't know.
No, I don't think so.
That's crazy. How do they sexually assault her?
So basically, and this doesn't make sense either, because there's no way this happens. But like, so Amber Peterson was watching her 7-year-old daughter, Brooklyn, play the video game Roblox when she says she saw her daughter's avatar being sexually assaulted by other characters.
Oh my God.
Immediately, I see male private parts exposed. And I just throw my book down, grab her screen out of her hand, and shield her. And then she went on the Facebook to share what she saw. And basically what happened was...
It's the only picture it shows
just
for that.
these all these other players pushed her down and like was teabagging her.
Yeah, and that's so...
And
why? That's so sad. It's like, why? Why you guys gotta make the game stupid?
Oh my gosh, I wish it was recorded, man.
I know.
I swear that I saw a picture the other day. That's why I'm looking through articles and stuff.
That's crazy. That's so funny.
Because it's like, what the fuck? Really?
It's just
why?
so funny.
Why? Why are you
because
gonna be this
they
way?
were just trolling, dude. They were just trolling.
But like, this is like a 7-year-old just trying to chill and play a game.
You know what's ridiculous about it is
how do they even do that?
The male private parts. And how they teabag them is like, it's basically just like a crouch motion up and down.
That's basically what he does in his game. That's how he knows.
Yeah. So like, it's just so funny because there's no way she saw male private parts on that game.
Like, I remember seeing pictures and it was
there's
blurred
no
out.
way.
There's no private
There's
parts.
no blurred out. It's Roblox.
It's like, you know, like they do that censor, like on, like, not like South Park, but like there's like other shows where they do like little censor blocks. Like on The Sims, you know, when you see The Sims, like, and they're like taking a shower.
Yeah,
and
but
shit.
but that game is also
I'm just
for
saying
adults too. The Sims, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well,
so
that's, but I was just talking about the censored part.
But what I'm saying is Roblox is actually made for younger kids.
That's why the
so
There's no way.
No way.
Right, so no, nothing was showing.
It's for 7 and up.
Yeah.
Like, dude, like, no, there's no way that happened.
Yeah.
So I understand,
I don't think
she
that
probably
happened.
blew it a little out of proportion.
Yeah,
but
she
like,
did.
Blowing it way out
I
of
mean,
proportion.
she's from North Carolina. Of course she did.
Yo, what about what about that? Did you guys hear about that that woman that called the police or whatever on the little girl selling water?
Yeah, I did. You know, she was a CEO of a company, and she actually she resigned
because of it. Yeah, that's so messed up. You know what though? I mean, what do you think about that though? Do you
know what's funny? She actually sold water.
Yeah, what the heck?
That CEO, like, and you know that girl. All she wanted to do, the whole reason why she was selling water,
to help her mom pay the bill.
No, she wanted to go to Disneyland.
Oh.
So her mom said, "Well, look, if you sell enough water or whatever, you know," it was more of like character building thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, because you know what's funny is after that happened, they actually people donated and bought her a ticket to Disneyland.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's nice. So
no, that little girl should have had a permit. She shouldn't have been selling water.
Get out of here, Jay.
Seriously.
You can leave the show.
No, but I'm serious though. She should have had some. You can't just go selling shit.
You can't just go selling water to people.
Water to people.
How fucked up is
Some people
that?
used to do it all the time.
Granted, you're right. Technically, she should have had, but it's a little girl selling water.
I don't care. She's got to do. She's got to do stuff the right way. Not what's that teaching her? That's teaching her.
Jesus Christ!
to take shortcuts.
What is wrong with you?
Jay's just trying to be, you know, what's it called when someone goes against like what normal people think?
Debbie Downer.
No, but I'm
Debbie Downer.
Yeah, but I'm serious. That little girl shouldn't even get to go to Disneyland.
Oh, that's fine.
No, I'm just joking.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's joking.
No, that's cool though. At least she got to got to go to Disneyland. That's cool.
We're gonna go into Ask Tokar.
Tokar time. I can't find it. I saw them posted. Like
Yeah, buddy. Let's go to Tokar.
It's all on me.
It's all on you, buddy.
Yeah. Do caterpillars know they are going to become butterflies?
I cracked myself up.
Yeah, that's why they're not bummed out. You know, being a little
tiny bug
that crawls around and everything.
They would be bummed out if they were a bumblebee.
That's funny.
Yeah, but they know. They're like, it's sweet. I'm gonna work my way up to the top, get my cocoon.
Beautiful.
Wait a couple weeks. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be the best butterfly in the world
ever.
When toddlers see letters and numbers, what does it all look like to them before they know what the letters and numbers are?
I've wondered that myself. Is it just like gibberish?
The same thing as us looking at like
foreign languages, maybe?
Yeah, abstract paintings, and somehow it means something, but we're just like, oh,
we don't really know.
Yeah, this looks like crap to us. You know?
Just like, what is all this?
What do babies think about?
What do babies think about, Tokar?
Titties.
Oh, milk time.
Babies, they do think of boobs.
Yep.
Toys, food.
I'm very upset and not sure why. I don't even know what's happening to my body. Being a baby is so hard.
Probably sleep, food.
Why can't I do shit?
Why is my diaper still wet?
Oh, that looks
What
cool.
is this?
Girl.
That looks cool. I'm gonna put that in my mouth.
Let's see. Why did kissing become a sign of affection?
Because it feels good.
What's wrong with you, Jay?
He's just retarded.
It came from the Romans, right?
Did it?
I don't know.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, the males used to kiss the males.
Is that right?
Yeah, this happened. Somehow the Romans wanted to use it as like a sign of affection.
That's weird.
You know, romance. You know, that's where kissing came from, and
that was.
And then it's went all around the world as a custom.
Yeah.
Gotcha. How were all languages invented?
Now, there's a big debate if language was discovered or it's actually an innate ability for humans. And now the way how languages happen, see, like me, I mispronounce something.
Yeah.
Well, over time, that mispronouncing something, saying something the wrong way, will develop into a completely different language.
Yeah, like your eyebrows are on fleek.
Yeah, my eyebrows fleek, and then fleek becomes a new word.
And eventually it'll just die out. Ultimately.
That's actually a word now.
That's so sad.
What is?
Fleek.
Fleek, I know.
Yeah.
So sad.
Well, I mean, listen though,
But at the same time, when back in the day, cool was
not.
Yeah.
I mean, new words are formed all the time.
Fleek is stupid. Okay, moving on.
Anyways.
Yeah, fleek.
Fleek just makes me sad.
How did balloons become a thing people use to celebrate things?
Because they're colorful and they float, you can let them go. Did you hear what happened downtown?
No.
About in like the 70s, they had
I
a big charity, and they released like 200.
I got bajillion balloons.
Yeah, and it just clogged the sewers.
And it got like
it
was a bad time.
Big mess.
So what clogged the sewers?
Balloons.
Yeah, all the balloons. They just popped and like all this.
There's all this balloon shit everywhere.
Wow.
It was just a big fucking mess.
Who thought clapping was a good way to show approval?
Let me get my sound effects. Sorry, everyone. That I really don't know, but it's just one of those. It's like kissing. It's just something one culture did, and it just became like universal. And I can't.
Well, I like it.
Why is a boxing ring squared?
Because you don't want to cut corners.
Is there a special name for the top of your feet?
Heresy.
Heresy?
That's what I call it. You can see the hair on top of your feet.
Oh my god.
Heresy.
What?
Why is it called Alcoholics Anonymous when the first thing you do is stand up and say, "My name is Bob. I am an alcoholic"? Well, I wouldn't say Bob though.
You would say Bob.
I wouldn't.
Because it's it's only anonymous for anyone that goes there the first time.
I feel like we've answered that question.
Well, I think it's alcohol is anonymous. I think it's because it's maybe like anonymous to others that aren't in the program. Maybe I don't know.
I was gonna say you would stand up and say, "I am Epic, and I like to touch pans."
I would say I would.
Yeah, but they don't give their last name though, so maybe that part's
somewhat
anonymous.
anonymous.
Yeah, I would stand up.
Yes.
I have no clue.
I would stand up and say, "Hi, I'm Batman."
I'm Batman.
And we're like, we all know you're not Batman.
Hey,
I'm addicted
what are you doing?
to touching pans.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah, they don't give out their full name or anything.
I mean, don't they eventually have to like talk about like their addiction, like how or
Yeah,
I don't know how it works.
but they only talk about their alcoholic experience.
Okay.
Or their drug.
I mean, so it's not. I mean, it's kind of anonymous. Like they don't know like everything about you.
If you did something like a boss, doesn't that just mean you paid someone else to do it for you? Tokar.
Well, let me get my music. Sorry, it's kind of tricky. Like a boss, you don't have to pay anyone. You know, it's this you did it in charge.
Like I did it like a boss.
You took care of it. You took care of business.
Done.
Yeah.
It's already done. It's been done.
Oh well, that was the last Ask Tokar question.
Oh,
sadness in my brain. And that is the show.
Nah, we can't end the show yet, man.
Why? What do you mean?
Cause just getting started.
We've got started like over an hour.
Started like an hour and 15 minutes ago.
Yeah.
It's actually
a short show.
Yeah.
It's not short. It's what our normal show's supposed to be.
Yeah.
I like the longer shows.
Well, this time all our stuff was just nicely conversed.
No diggity.
Short. And
No doubt.
Yeah.
No
Okay,
doubt.
so make sure you follow us on Twitter and Facebook at Epic Music Radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Instagram, Epicness216. Don't forget to check out Kev Campbell and the Unsigned Musicians Network. Next week, we're going to have Jessica Bexley back on the show. Yay. That's going to be awesome. We're going to give away some free jewelry. Jewelry.
That's what we call it.
Yep. Want to thank Adam Knight for being on the show today. And I want to thank all of you for listening and watching and being part of the show. And as always, make life epic.
That's basically fucking it.
Yes, buddy. Bro. You guys got anything to say before we get off here?
Nah, just I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys again when I'm back.
Yeah, you're gonna be gone, right?
I think I'll be here next week.
Here's a little preview. Hopefully this is gonna work out next week.
Super funny.
But my good friend David Franks, he's gonna do a segment once a month called "Get to Work."
Get to work.
And this is his intro, and you're gonna be so jealous, Jay.
Because there's bitches.
Get to work.
That was awesome, and that's gonna
Wait a
be
minute.
awesome.
Did he? No, I'm just wondering. Like, did he just take this and make it like that, or did he? Really
I made it.
Oh, you made it?
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay.
But duh.
Duh, Jay. Duh.
That's No, actually, I am not. I want to. You're supposed to switch the music.
I know that, but I'm gonna have to do you a whole different thing because that intro won't fit with the other music. So I have to try to find clips. The problem is finding clips for football and baseball and stuff like that. You have to pay for a lot of times. Like that stuff was just random stuff I found. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he showed it to me and he was like, he was so
it's
proud
so
of
ridiculous because what he's going to be talking about has nothing to do with any of that.
It was like
it's
a
so
guy
funny.
walking and like some chicks walking and like
dancing and shit. Like he's just going to be talking about like resumes and shit.
That's funny.
Keep it super awesome.
Yeah, but all right, but that's the show. Thank you guys for joining us, and we'll see you next week.
Thank you.
Don't forget to make life epic.
All right, man. Bye.
Epic.
Bye, motherfucker.
Bye-bye.
I'm looking for the
Baby,
outro.
bye, 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 bye.
Bye, bye, bye.
Dear Mr. President, there are too many states nowadays. Please eliminate 3. I am not a crackpot.
Oh, wow, that was terrible.
Hasta la vista, baby.
No!
That's my only real motivation, is not to be hassled. Not in fear of losing my job, but you know, Bob, that'll only make someone work just hard enough not to get fired.
And I'm sorry, we're out of time. Bye.
You are the weakest link. Goodbye.
Please leave this office.
Do we get any sort of souvenir?
Get out of my office!
Oh my God, it feels so good. Oh yeah. Oh, slow down. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Who's your daddy?
That's all, folks.